something that is so adorable, but so delicious and so affordable. And what it is, it's Mrs. Prindable's apples. Do you hear the music? That's the Nutcracker sweet. And so they have 3 brand new flavors for this set. This whole set is on a theme of the Nutcracker. And it's so adorable because I've just never seen them do this before. And by the way, they've been in business 30 years. They've been here at QVC more than 20 years. And my guest, Ms. Lori Shore, has been here more than 10 years. Come on in.
It's so fun to be here.
By the way, 9 apples. You can see over there, 9 apples in total. It comes out to less than $5 a piece. That's $5 a gift, less than $5 a gift.
Crazy.
And you can choose 2 different times to have it shipped. Basically, do you want it shipped out right away, or do you want it shipped December 12th, which I think is like next Monday? So it's kind of like now and then. But let's talk.
Oh my gosh! Well,
this
first
is
of all,
a cute
isn't
idea.
this? And I love the theme. But let me also say this: even if you don't get the theme, they're just delicious, beautiful apples. So
they're pink ladies.
Pink ladies. So typically when you buy an apple from Mrs. Prindable's, we use Granny Smith. U.S. grown, fresh from the orchard. That's the case here, except for we're using a more elevated apple, the Pink Lady apple. So it's still a tangy sweet apple, but it's sweeter. It has a thinner skin. This is my favorite kind of apple.
Yes.
I took one of the individually wrapped apples, the top flavor here, and I put a to from sticker for who else but Mary Beth, because I think of Sugar Plum Fairies when I think of her, and that's the first of the 3 flavors.
Sugar Plum Fairy. So what's in that?
And so we took advantage of that purple color when you think of a plum, crushed candies, and you got to come in close because the sprinkles on those are silver sugar crystals, dark chocolate chips. So yeah, inspired by Sugar Plum Fairies, but even without knowing that, these are just fun, bright, super delicious elevated apples. You get 3 of those individually wrapped. Then come on down to this one. This is cocoa and candy canes. The chips that you see on there might look like chocolate chips, but they're actually cocoa chips. If you make your cocoa with warm, whole milk, you will love the flavor.
Oh my goodness.
And sprinkles that look like candy canes. And then this is the one that I wish I could get enough of. Cannot. Keep trying it to make sure. Have I gotten enough of this one?
Nope.
These are milk chocolate chips and premium roasted almonds. Keep in mind, all of that is on that gooey, made from scratch caramel, and all on that U.S. grown apple.
Pink Lady apples.
Yay.
You know what? And here's that yummy caramel that really nobody does it like Mrs. Prindable's. It's just the right consistency, the right flavor. But here's the other thing that I like is that when you get these, they're good for at least 3 weeks. But I want you to listen to this.
That was the apple. The snap of the apple is that fresh grown apple. Let me tell you, when we haven't made your apples yet, these are dunked right before they ship out to you. And as of today, I would love to check on that ship week. Is it immediate and 12/12, or is it just 12/12?
No, immediate and 12/12, I believe.
Good. That's good to know.
But it is Wednesday, so it's going to ship out.
I think it might be.
It might be actually just next week, no matter what.
No matter what.
Yeah.
So we're going to make it at the beginning of the week. They'll be out to your house by the end of next week. Plenty of time for Christmas. And like you said, fresh in the fridge for 3 weeks. So that means New Year's as well. So that's flavor number 1.
Can I try that
Oh my gosh.
flavor?
Let me cut a fresh one that I haven't mauled, that I haven't inappropriately touched there with all the yum gooey stuff.
Perfect.
Yay.
I can't wait to try new flavors.
Isn't it so fun? And with that extra sweet topping, the kind of more bitter dark chocolate, isn't that fabulous?
It is so good.
Isn't it?
Because you can tell the difference in the apple, too.
Yes.
It's so juicy, I had to swallow first.
Exactly. And that thinner skin.
Lady, yes.
Isn't that neat not to have to go through an extra thick skin?
It's actually a little easier to chew.
Yes.
So I like that, too. Okay, next flavor.
I'm sorry. Selfishly, I'm doing the almond. This is just for me. Thank you for indulging me here. Premium roasted almonds, milk chocolate chips, that with the caramel. Do you like nuts, don't you?
I love
Oh my
nuts.
gosh. I'm just going to say, whiter flesh, browns more slowly than Granny Smith, the thin skin, and I'm cutting one for Miss Mary Beth here.
Oh, yeah.
Because this is the one.
I have to taste test all of these.
You know what? You got to make sure the quality's good. There you go. That, when you get elevated flavors with the elevated elevated apple.
Look at those
Come
almonds
on.
there.
Aren't they
Before I take a
great?
bite.
Oh,
Check out those almonds. Look at that.
that's so fun. So you get 3 of those individually wrapped
And
with
you
the
know-
other 2 flavors.
Almonds are good for you. Apples are good for you. So I call it guilt-free.
Yeah, that's what I like. And for the holidays, you should get no calories. Come on, Mary Beth.
And milk chocolate.
Oh, thank you.
That
So
is
delicious.
really, really good. I can understand why it's your favorite.
Don't you? Golly.
good.
Now, this is one that your kids will gravitate to just because of the sprinkles. Look at those candy cane shaped
Oh, so
sprinkles.
cute.
It adds a crunch and yumminess. And then those chips are actually cocoa chips. So they have kind of a softer flavor than our chocolate, and it's a wonderful alternative to, the classic chocolate flavor, but with a nice twist. I've got to cut that for you.
Yum.
Oh my gosh, I'm just still pulling that apple apart.
You know what I got to say about that apple?
Tell me.
The apple with the almonds? It's almost like a turtle
That's what I was thinking.
because you get the caramel, you get the chocolate, and you get a little bit of the nut.
And it's
oh my
phenomenal.
word!
So
okay,
that's-
now I'm going to try this one.
Try
this is the
again.
cocoa.
The cocoa chip is really surprisingly different than the chocolate. Isn't that lovely?
Crunchier.
Yes, crunchier and kind of a softer flavor. So you get.
It is. It's very good.
Isn't that good?
It is. This is so cool. And all of these will come individually wrapped.
Individually wrapped. We put the Two From stickers on the stick.
Hey, let's talk about stickers. They even
Yeah.
included stickers.
Let me pull out that sheet. Yes, with that Nutcracker theme. One is missing because I used it for Mary Beth,
Oh
but it's
my
that
goodness.
Nutcracker theme on there. But like I said, we had a blast with the Nutcracker theme.
Yeah.
These are just delicious, beautiful, elevated apples. And if you've bought Mrs. Prindable's apples before, and you haven't tried the more elevated pink ladies, this is something for you.
Let's talk about the pink ladies.
Oh, I love that. Let's take a look at these.
We talked a little bit about them.
Yeah.
I thought this was interesting. First to blossom, last to harvest. Interesting.
They have to stay on the tree longer, which means we can't bring them in sooner than this.
Right.
And this is our one assortment that starts with Pink Lady apples through the
Wow.
rest of the year. Isn't that crazy?
I know it.
Elevated, we'd love to bring them
It's
to you
like
more
rare.
often. Yeah, it's rare, and if you see them in the grocery store, they're dear. If we
They're
want to use that,
they're
that-
expensive.
They are. But when you bring it on top of, at the core, I should say, of that Mrs. Prindable elevated gourmet toppings.
Wow.
This is my favorite.
So
it's your
good.
one opportunity to get it for the season. And there's so many customers that say, I know this, Lori. I wait for it every season.
Yeah.
Let me get to ordering.
And you know what's interesting? Like I ordered some a month ago to come in now in December. And the thing is I always find, I don't know about you, but I always find we run out too fast. And then my kids are like, wait, did you give all those Mrs. Prindable's apples away?
You're right.
I'm like, well, I had to give, I wanted to give these for gifts. 400 orders already placed.
Oh, that's
this is
so
the time to
great.
say, you know what? This is great price. It's less than $5 each. You're getting the more expensive apples, little sweeter, thinner skinned, harder to get. We have to wait later in the year to get them. And now 3 new flavors that mixing your chocolates with the sugar crystals in the sugar plum. And you've got the milk chocolate with the almonds and the caramel. You also have the cocoa chips with the little candy canes.
Isn't that
I mean,
great?
it's just adorable. And 500 of these sets already gone. Keep in mind, now let me just ask, Erin, is it really that they can ship, like it was like now or December 12th, or is it all just December 12th? Okay, it is just December 12th, which basically means the week of next week.
Again.
So they'll make them on Monday and probably ship them out, Tuesday or something like
Within
that.
hours on that. You'll have them
Yeah.
by the weekend.
And they're so fresh.
yes, I love it.
Thank you so
Thank you
much,
so
as
much.
always.
Oh, man.
Love you and your
Enjoy.
apples, honey. Okay. Now, we also want to just remind you we have tech gifts on QVC.com that you can get. So if you want to get that, you can check that all out. We've got all kinds of tech gifts going on. And we've got some beauty gifts going on. Hello, girls.